boy Town Biz back in this piece going live. All right, so just got a chance to review the weigh-in for Terrence Bud Crawford, the pound per pound king, versus David Avanesian. Bud, I think, came in at 146.4. Avanesian came in at 146.6, I think. So both fighters made weight. So, as they say, we have a fight. So, looking forward to seeing how Bud looks, after pretty much a long layoff, basically a year and some change since Bud last was in the ring. And, I just got to keep it 100, like I did that live stream, where I basically put out more telling information, basically kind of like questioning your favorite content creators basically on their BS. Like I said, at the end of the day, these dudes are petty and they're cornballs. They sit up there and talk all tough on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, but they never bring their asses to fights. As you can see, I'm sitting here in New York chilling, covering the fight. But at the end of the day, like I keep saying, it's more stuff that I know what really went on behind the scenes with negotiations for Terrence Crawford versus, the truth or the big fish, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, there's just certain stuff that you just can't reveal for just other different purposes and stuff. But I'm just keeping it a buck, man. For real. At the end of the day, man, a lot of these dudes are just, like I said, they cornballs. And I'm going to say this again, man. Ain't nobody worried about you being mad. Ain't nobody worried about your fake empty threats. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody worried about none of that stuff. And I'm just keeping it a buck. At the end of the day, don't get mad at me if you doing streams and stuff, talking about people coming after y'all and talking about y'all, because at the end of the day, a lot of y'all brought this on y'all selves. Y'all know who y'all is. I ain't got to say y'all name, because at the end of the day, y'all been lying. Y'all been tearing the community apart. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with liking both fighters. I like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford as fighters. But the problem that I got is the community, that's supposed to look like me, basically causing division in the community and trying to act like they all for the people. But at the end of the day, they fanboys. You don't have to tear down another dude and try to vilify another guy just to boost up another dude. If you're a bigger fan of the other dude, that's cool. But you don't have to say personal stuff. Like I said, a lot of you dudes talk strictly off of emotion, and you can't keep your feelings in check. And at the end of the day, it ain't my fault that a lot of people seeing y'all for who y'all is now. Of course, the Stevie Wonder fanboys and followers of boxing channels are certain content creators. That's on them. At the end of the day, I was able to debunk everything that then got put out. And like I keep saying again, I ain't worried about y'all being mad at me. Don't give a damn. I will be fine. I will live. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck. A lot of you dudes saying stuff that don't make sense. You take dudes' words and twist it. But as I keep saying, y'all done made Terrence Crawford's value go up. His asking price go up. You know why? Because y'all can't make videos without bringing up Terrence Crawford's name. And like I said, Terrence Crawford's name, his face, get more views. So y'all played a role in it.
That's the best thing.
The homie Coach Red. So, but like I said before, a lot of people, and I'm just keeping it 100, a lot of y'all was sitting up there questioning me, talking about you don't like how I'm moving. How am I moving? What I'm moving the way I want to move, because I'm trying to be factual. I'm trying to put out the best content out there. Well, if that's a crime, then hey, so be it. Not like I ain't been in trouble with the law before. Not that I'm proud of it, but I've been catching cases since I was 14. So I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Like I said, a lot of these dudes then became laughable. And that's the funny part. They don't even see how laughable they are. And they think because they got 60,000, 70, 80, 100, maybe even 200,000 naive, clueless followers that don't know what the hell a lot of these dudes be talking about. A lot of these dudes cannot back up what they saying. They just be winging a lot of stuff, and then they lies get debunked, and then they have to come up with another lie. So it's cool. I'm enjoying this because it's funny. But I'm just doing what I'm doing, covering these fights, having fun at the same time. Like I said, I enjoy doing this. But like I said, I want to continue to stress logic. Stuff that makes sense. Every time something didn't happen, it's always a save face move. And as I said before, that's what happens when you really have the freedom. Just like Kyrie Irving, he got away from Nike. He feel like he free now. Now he feel like he can do whatever he want to do. Now, rumor has it that there's a black-owned shoe company that's looking at Kyrie. I think that would be excellent if Kyrie signed a shoe deal with a black-owned shoe company, because we need more of that. And that's real. See, what it is, let me tell you what's going on. That's why a lot of these dudes sitting up there in the morning crying about what happened to Errol Spence, like he got did dirty. Like I said, Terrence Crawford blindsided me. Now I ain't got no fight. Well, like I said, that's on your guy Al Haymon. The so-called genius, the so-called entrepreneur. That's on him. It's not Terrence Crawford's job to find you a backup fight. That's Al Haymon's job. So, and like I said, that's what I call not listening to logic. Terrence Crawford moved on. And the Errol Spence fanboys can't take it because actually Terrence Crawford made a boss move. They can't take it, and the truth hurts them. Like I said, you supposed to sit up there and wait until somebody offer you what you call a fair deal, but we all know that they stalling this fight. We all know that they basically stalling for Canelo, because Al Haymon want to sacrifice Errol Spence to Canelo in Cowboy Stadium in front of 80,000 people. So that's what's going on. Like I said, it don't take 7 months to negotiate no fight. And like I said before, if you was really serious about trying to make this fight happen, this fight could have been negotiated, ready to go you could have had a November date by the time Errol Spence, after he finished off, Ugas. You could have immediately had Terrence Crawford get in the ring to announce the fight. Now, I'll bet you money that Errol Spence ain't going to Omaha. If he do, I'll be surprised. If he do, I'll give him somewhat credit. But at the same time, you could have gotten in the ring after he knocked off Sean Porter. Instead of you getting in the ring saying, okay, I want you next, you sit up there and basically go the other direction. Then you tweet talking about you wasn't impressed, when you could have gotten in the ring and told that to Terrence Crawford. But that's what certain content creators won't put out. Because like I keep saying, if they were so damn sure that this was going to be a cakewalk for Errol Spence, then they would have made this fight. They would have made this fight. It wouldn't have been no stalling. But like I said, a lot of these content creators, I know what's going on. A lot of y'all blinded and y'all brainwashed by this BS that a lot of these dudes be putting out. And then the thing is, a lot of these dudes is, act like a bunch of trick babies. And they act like a bunch of, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, girly man. Because at the end of the day, if somebody says something they don't like, they try to flag people's videos to keep the videos from getting monetized. Now, I ain't used one bit of profanity, and I bet you that this video ain't gonna be instantly monetized. I'm gonna have to appeal it, because that's what these dudes do. And that just goes to show you how these dudes get down. I'm not going to flag nobody's video because I don't like what they're saying pertaining to a certain fighter. I don't care whether I'm a supporter of a fighter or not. But that's how these dudes roll. And a lot of these people, wanted you to be robots. They wanted you to be sheep and all this kind of stuff. They wanted you to follow a script. You have to be an Errol Spence fan or nothing. If you support Bud, you some kind of... And that's what pissed me off. how a lot of these cornball content creators were making it look like, well, if you supported Terrence Crawford, that you was some kind of sellout. But now that this picture of Jim Crow Jerry Jones participating in a terrorist act, you know, basically harassing black people. And you know the funny thing about Jerry Jones, I'm finna prove to you that Jerry Jones is full of it. He knew exactly what was going on. If Jerry Jones really didn't want to take part in it, how come he was there to basically see those people entering the premises? He wasn't that far from the action. And one dude said, well, Jerry Jones didn't do nothing because he didn't have a cigarette in his mouth. Like that means something. If Jerry Jones wasn't really that damn, like I said, at the end of the day, Jerry Jones won't even apologize for it. If Jerry Jones was curious, why did he get there so early? Why did he get there so early? Why didn't he just wait outside? There were people waiting outside. Peep game, you guys. Jerry Jones had to get there pretty damn early to be like right in the midst of the photo. So just stop the cap. But then when that photo came out, you didn't see the pro-black apologists all coming out talking about that. You didn't see them putting pressure on Errol Spence to issue a statement. But these were the same people that was calling anybody that supported Terrence Crawford a coon, to sell out, and all that kind of stuff. So who's the coon now? Who's the coon now? Who are the coons now? Just putting that out there. So, you know, just putting that out there. But anyway, I'll be back with more. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.